Mr. Giorgio Cafiero is the CEO of Gulf State Analytics and professor at Georgetown University. Professor Cafiero is now joining us live from DC. Good to see you, Professor, and welcome. What do you think might have prompted Iran to build a third missile city?
Thank you. Good to be on your program. I think what we're seeing from Iran right now is a real show of military strength. This needs to be seen within the context of the events of last year, in which Israel humiliated Iran in numerous ways, delivering major blows to Tehran in the axis of resistance. Now Israel, I think, feels very emboldened vis-a-vis Iran. There's also a lot of uncertainty about how the Trump administration is going to approach Iran. So I think the Islamic Republic is trying to show a message of strength and deterrence as the country continues to face its foreign adversaries.
Mr. Cafiero, we are mentioning the US and Israel as the countries which ought to be worried following Iran's maneuvers. But does it go beyond these two countries? And what message is Khamenei trying to send here?
Well, I think there's certainly a message that's also being sent to the Gulf Arab monarchies. In recent years, there has really been a detente in Saudi-Iranian relations, also in relations between Iran and other GCC states. And one of the reasons why these Arab countries have much interest in keeping the temperatures low with Iran is that they understand the extent to which the Iranians can severely threaten their national security. And so I think the revealing of these underground missile cities is also a reminder to the Saudis about the fact that Iran, even if weakened, is certainly a country that remains very powerful and capable of threatening any country in the region that would choose to align with the US or Israel against Tehran.
Professor, what impact do missile cities have on the region? Are they in any way beneficial?
Well, when you ask, are they beneficial, I guess it sort of depends from whose perspective. Obviously, what we saw last year was new rules of engagement in terms of the Iran-Israel hostilities. In April and October, we saw Iran carry out massive attacks with missiles and drones that targeted targeted sites inside Israel. And I think the message from Iran is very clear that a lot more of that can happen if Israel continues to be hostile toward Iran. I think, unfortunately, in this new era defined by the new rules of engagement in terms of Iran-Israel hostilities, it might possibly be the case that periodic attacks and counterattacks between Iran and Israel are basically a fact of life in the Middle East. And that is certainly very troubling. It brings a lot of danger to the region, and it certainly makes the Middle East's security architecture less predictable.
All right. Professor Giorgio Cafiero, it's good to talk to you. Thank you very much for your insights today.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.